Morning everyone, it's John with AZ CBD Source. I want to share a great inspiring story with you about one of our customers. Annalise Lujan came into the store last week of April, I think, panicking about her daughter who had gone into a rare condition where her brain was seizing constantly and they had to put her in a medically induced coma. And she came in looking for CBD from her own personal research, understanding that it does have great effect on people with rare conditions and especially brain encephalopathy and brain seizures. Here's a great story, check it out, and please include Marianne and her daughter Annalise in your prayers for a swift recovery.
Girl is in a Phoenix hospital suffering from an extremely rare brain syndrome, but now her family is finding new hope through an equally rare and revolutionary treatment. It's tonight's Christie's Kids report.
One day she was just a healthy young lady going to school, participating in her community and her gymnastics, and the next day fighting for her life.
Annalise Lujan and her husband Paul have been spending their days and nights at Phoenix Children's Hospital beside their 12-year-old daughter Annalise.
We had no idea that our whole world would be 180 and turned around in such devastation, such heartache, such confusion.
It was April 2nd. Annalise had been competing in a Tucson gymnastics competition when this little girl that until now had been so healthy began to break down.
And by her fourth event, she just couldn't move. She couldn't walk. She just was exhausted, tired, not feeling well.
Annalise's parents took her to Banner UMC. Doctors sent her home thinking she had a stomach virus. The next night, Annalise had her first seizure. She went back to UMC and was sent home again. The next morning, more seizures. This time, she was admitted to intensive care.
I was just put on a ventilator and put into a medical coma. We haven't talked to her since.
Annalise was airlifted to Phoenix Children's Hospital where doctors determined that her seizures were due to an extremely rare syndrome called FIRES.
They say 1 in 1 million child will get this syndrome, and that's how rare it is.
FIRES stands for febrile infection-related epilepsy syndrome. At Phoenix Children's Hospital, Annalise's doctor took extraordinary measures and began treating her with CBD oil.
CBD oil saved her life.
CBD, or cannabidiol, is derived from marijuana, but doesn't produce the high that comes from THC. Marianne says in less than 48 hours, Annalise's seizures all but stopped.
She opened her eyes and she was scared. She was afraid. She cried. And I whispered to her that she was very strong. She's beautiful and she's strong and she needed to keep breathing. And she did.
Annalise loves gymnastics and giving back to her community. For years, she collected pop tabs for the Ronald McDonald House and donates her long flowing hair to Locks of Love.
If she sees somebody in need, she'll put her heart into it.
In order to treat Annalise with CBD oil, her doctor had to get rapid approval from the FDA and DEA. Her parents are now hoping that Annalise's case, the first of its kind at Phoenix Children's, can help other kids fighting FIRES so that no other family will have to experience this living nightmare.